All right, all right, all right. Yo, yo, yo. Tell me what you know. Welcome to the Sunshine Show. Woo! You guys, Happy New Year. New Year, new me. You know what I'm saying? I have the most phenomenal guest for you tonight. I have the one and only, the most amazing, the most fantastic, the most phenomenal, the most fabulous, the most Bowie of them all. I have Patty P in the house. What's going on, Patty? How you doing this beautiful
I'm
evening?
good. How about yourself?
I'm doing so good. Thank you so much. I love your dark little buns here. I see that we're matching.
Thank you. I don't know if you can see these.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad we could do a remote interview because vampires are actually allergic to sunshine.
But ding.
I've been
Okay, that's
planning that all
cute.
day.
I actually love vampires and I love vampire movies. I must say, Lost Boys, Interview with a Vampire.
Mhm.
What else am I missing out on here, Patty?
Oh my god. Well, for me it's Buffy the Vampire Slayer all the way, which is not the movie one. That's a special time, but the show excellent.
I do love the Buffy the Vampire Slayer movie that featured the one and only Pee Wee Herman.
Is it I couldn't get very far in it. I'm not going to lie to you. It's,
Okay,
maybe I'll
that's
have to be
okay.
checking that out. Have to be checking
Yes,
that out.
girl. Gotta do that. All right, Patty. So, for the very few people who may not know who you are, could you give us a brief introduction?
Yeah, I am a singer-songwriter and a multi-instrumentalist. I work with my own band, which is called Patty Pershayla and the Mayhaps, and that's like a blues rock powered trio. I also do folk songs and sad girl apocalyptic songs on my own. And then I also front the band YYNOT, which is known for their Rush covers and prog rock originals. And sometimes I play instruments with the Accidentals, and they're a folk rock indie trio with me as the fourth wheel. Yeah.
Very, very nice. I'm glad that I put this camera up close. I love your eyes. My goodness.
Oh, thank you. Natural.
Oh my gosh, Patty, thank you so much for joining us this beautiful evening. Whereabouts in the world do you reside?
That's private information.
Oh,
I'm in
okay.
Nashville. Nash, Sylvania. Yeah, I don't know. I can't go
Very
on with the
nice.
bit anymore. I can be real. I'm in Nashville,
I,
Tennessee.
I, I'm kind of loving it. I mean, to be honest with you, I am in Santa Cruz, California, and it is very
Oh.
wet and rainy here right now.
Oh, wow. Well, we're having a beautiful day for once over here, so that's good.
Very nice. So you're in Nashville. Are you friends with Dolly Parton?
Someday. Yeah, she just doesn't know it yet, but we're like this.
Perfect. And Billy Sheehan, he also lives in Nashville.
Oh, a lot of cool cats down here, I hear. You never know who
A
you're gonna
lot.
bump into.
Absolutely. A lot of amazing people. Let's check out this chat. We got my beautiful wife, Lindsay, in the house. We got Paul Tar all the way from Colorado. We got
Oh,
Daniel Bayanez. We got Jesse Duran all the way from Arizona. Chris Luna from Hawaii. What's up, everybody? We got Underground Roots in the house. If you guys have any questions, comments, suggestions for myself or the amazing Miss Patty Pershala, am I pronouncing that right?
Pershayla is how we're saying it stage wise.
For
Yeah.
Shayla. Beautiful, beautiful. You guys just drop them there in the comment section and I will get to them as soon as possible. All right, Patty, you ready to get this motherfucking party started?
Yes.
Yes. All right. All right.
I'm
All right.
not
All
sure
right.
what I'm in for, but I think it's a death battle, so we'll make it work.
Love death battles. Absolutely. All right. Let's see. First question comes from Paul Tar, all the way from Colorado. He wants to know, who is your favorite singer songwriter?
I have to say Cheryl Crow. Every I She is my north star. She is my like touchstone whenever I'm like, what am I doing? What's my like direction? And then I listen to Cheryl and I'm like invigorated with her like don't give a fuck but righteous babe attitude and she's everything for me.
Love it. That is a very good answer. Cheryl Crow. Gotta love some Cheryl. All right, Patty. So when did you get started in music and what does the journey look like?
It's been a long and challenging road, I think. Are you still here? Okay, I'm gonna just answer that question, I guess.
Yes, I'm still here.
Oh,
I'm
cool.
still here.
It's like, oh, okay. Well, so I started singing when I was about 6 years old. My dad played guitar with some friends. They would just jam out and throw like big camping parties and stuff. And so I had a lot of hearing damage at a young age, but I think I bounced back from it okay. But I would sing like background vocals for like Ride Sally Ride and stuff like that. And still, I do sing with my uncle, my dad's best friend, pretty often whenever I get back home to Michigan. And yeah, kind of like a family reunion thing. But I started writing songs when I was a teenager because I had a lot of feelings and a lot of time on my hands. So it started out with writing songs about Harry Potter and what's called Wizard Rock. For those muggles out there who aren't acquainted with Wizard Rock, that is a real thing. And it was a big part of my life for a long time. But I have since gotten away from that. And now I write songs about real things like science fiction.
It was a science fiction, like National Science Fiction Day, I believe, last week.
Damn it. I missed
Patty,
it.
did you miss it?
I did.
Well,
I
that's okay.
did.
Next year it'll come back around, and then you can party on
Oh,
Science Fiction Day. All right. So,
yes.
did you say you would write songs about Harry Potter?
Yeah. Yeah. I've not so into that anymore, but it was definitely something I would do, would like fly out to conventions and stuff with my little ukulele. That's why I started playing ukulele, is because I needed something that would fit in my carry-on. So yeah.
Oh my God, that's so cool. I didn't know. What did you call it? Wizard Rock?
Yes.
Wow, who knew? You guys, you're going to learn today. We always learn fascinating things here on the Sunshine Show. If you did not know about Wizard Rock, now you know. I love the ukulele. It is such a special little instrument. I picked it up a couple of years ago, and I'm always playing Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
Aw, that's so nice. I have been boycotting that song. It's beautiful. I love when other people do it, but whenever people ask me to do Somewhere Over the Rainbow, I play them Rainbow in the Dark by Ronnie James Dio instead, and they hate it, but I get a kick out of it. It's not what they asked for.
Oh my goodness. All right, let's answer some of these questions. Next
Yeah.
question. Do you have what is your funniest show story?
Oh, I uh I honestly can't think. I think they all blur together at this point, honestly. Most of the things that I could think of are just things that maybe crossed a boundary that people did, but we'll have to circle back to that one. I honestly don't know.
All right, that's
It's
all
usually
good.
on
We'll
the
give
way to the show, like we're having a disaster, like a car disaster or something like that. Like yeah, yeah, that's how
sure.
it goes. Way of the road.
All right, very cool. We have
Sorry.
Gary Gust here in the comments. Thank you, Gary, for hanging out with us. He wants to know how scary was the ledge at the Des Plaines Theater?
Yeah. So some background on that. The Des Plaines Theater, like in the Chicago area, I got a tour of it from our hospitality manager at the venue, and we went into this like balcony area, like where the cheap seats, so to speak, are, and they have statues lining like the walls of the stage because it's a historic kind of theater, and there were two statues missing on one side, and I was like, why is there nobody over there? She said, well, I don't know, but one time a Cher tribute came in here and Cher made her debut up there, and I was like, well, if Cher can do it, I'm not wimping out on this. So I yeah, I definitely got the like liability warning from the security officer. We were crawling under the stage to get over up onto this balcony, which was really high up. And I am really afraid of heights as a rule. And so it was quite scary because I was also on heels that were pretty high. And normally I'm just 5'2", just rocking the ground level, the sea level where I'm where I'm normally at. But yeah, it was very scary. I did make a video for my mom and my partner in case I died, so that they would know that it was my own fault
Now,
and not blame
now,
anybody else.
were you strapped into any harness? Was anybody holding on to you? Anything, Patty?
We don't got a budget for a harness. No.
Okay, we're gonna need to talk to Mr. Tim Starachi and get some harness into that budget. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I know if he would stop ordering all those damn tigers, maybe we could have some safety.
I love Tim so much. He is my evil twin. I met him at NAM 2020, and we were both dressed exactly the same. And after that,
Aw.
I knew it was meant to be.
I see the resemblance a little bit. A little
Right?
bit.
Don't I look? We're twins. I mean, the most twins ever of all time. Tim, if you're out there, sending you so much love.
Hi,
I've had
Tim.
Tim on the show twice now, and third time's a charm. So I can't wait to get him on back over here. All right,
Hell
let's
yeah.
see. Next question from Mike Stempo. Patty, you had mentioned that you can figure out and play whatever instrument that the accidentals put in your hands. Does that mean that you are gifted with the ability to play by ear?
Short answer, yes. My language as far as like music theory is very I'm self-taught on everything but piano and like a little bit of choir like hearing training, but I don't always know where like a fourth or a fifth or like where that stuff is by ear, but I can just kind of feel it out. And yeah, it, as far as playing instruments, like most of the time it's stringed instruments that people want me to play, and as long as it doesn't involve a bow, I'm okay. Like I can hang on like a mandolin if you know for a bit. Yeah. So short answer, yes.
Very, very nice. So when Don actually booked this interview, he sent me a couple of videos, and I seen you playing the bass, and then I seen you playing ukulele, and it just seems like you absolutely play every instrument that has ever been created, at least stringed instrument. Have you
Getting there.
picked up the tuba yet, Patty?
No, I could probably fit inside one.
You probably could. Well, I play the tuba, so maybe we'll put you inside
Do
the
you?
bell of the tuba. I'll play it, and then you can
Uh,
like come out of like the tuba, like if it was a cake, you know?
like being reborn. Yeah. I mean, I played flute for a second, and I could play a B flat major scale on a flute. And I tried saxophone, but it tickled my mouth too much. So
Oh,
I don't mess with the woodwinds or the brass anymore.
all right, very
That's
nice.
where I'm at.
Next question from my beautiful secretary who lives down in the basement, Dawn McDaniel.
Ooh,
Dawn, thank you so much for all of your help. I do
thank
love you
you.
very much and hope you're getting enough condiments down there. All right, he wants to know, did you did the guy get the Dawn? There you are. Get back in the basement, Dawn. OMG.
Oh, you have a crypt too? A little dungeon for the minions?
Yes, I do. I'm eventually going to put Donnie Wahlberg down there with Dawn, but for now, Dawn is just hanging solo. But soon, Donnie
Right on.
Wahlberg will be down there with him. He wants to know, did the guy get the rubber chicken autographed?
Mm. Oh, rubber chickens. I love that this is a thing. So Tim Starachi shows up to one of my first shows with YYNOT with a bag full of rubber chickens this big. You fling them, and we have everybody sign a waiver before they come into a YYNOT show because we are not responsible for any rubber chicken related injuries. At one point, that's probably my funniest show story. Is at one show during the finale, I'm really bad at fleeing these chickens. Like there was one particular show where the first one went up into the rafters and it never came down. So I just hope one day that it lands in someone's drink. And like cosmically, I'm willing that to happen right now at the Coach House in San Juan Capistrano. All right. Anyway, make
We're
someone's day.
manifesting it. We're definitely manifesting that.
Yeah. But so I hit someone in the face at that same show, and I laughed really hard. But like I didn't see him after the show, so I don't know if he thought it was funny or if he hates me forever. But I don't think he came up and got it signed. And also they're made of similar stuff to like the sticky hand toys you would get in like the coin machine lottery. You know what I'm talking about.
Sure.
And Sharpie doesn't stick to that. It's really sad.
We need what are those little, the little machines where you like type what you want and then it like prints out a little sticker and you just stick it
Label
on there?
maker.
Label maker. We need to get you a label maker, Patty.
I would love one, actually. I've got a laminator behind my Pokemon up here, and I didn't shut up about that thing for a month after I bought it, and my friends don't understand, but life changing. Label maker will be the next one. That's
All
my
right.
rig, my
Uh,
real rig.
Dawn, please get on that. Please order Miss Patty P a label maker for her studio. I love that Pokemon collection down there. Normally, I would be in my bedroom streaming with my Pokemon collection, but
I know.
I had to
That's
step it up for
okay.
you, Patty. Though I had to step it up
Aw,
today and show
I
off all
love
my
that.
my instruments here.
I'm
Um,
so jealous.
but normally that's what would be doing. All right, let's check out this chat really quick. We got my bestie Amelia Tice all the way from Austin, Texas, here with us.
Hi.
What's up, Amy? How you doing? She just got engaged, so congratulations, Amelia. I can't wait to be your, what is it, best woman? Is that what it's called?
Maid of
Bridesmaid.
honor. I don't
Maid
know.
of honor. Yeah, one of those things. One of those things. We got Jay Nielsen all the way from San Diego, California. We got Andy Williams all the way from Canada. We got Nick Petty in the house. We got all the fam bam here. Thank you guys all for hanging out with us. All right, next question is from Andy out of Canada. What is your favorite pre-show warm-up song?
Oh. Well, other than the silly noises that I make backstage of like rolling my lips together and nasal things to warm up my vocal cords, if I'm specifically sound checking, it is either Edge of 17 by Stevie Nicks. Oh gosh, Aces High by Iron Maiden, which isn't like it's not just like a casual song to get it warmed up. It's like full blast the whole time. Or Mercedes Benz by Janis Joplin. Or, okay, last one, Black Horse and the Cherry Tree by KT Tunstall. That's another one.
Ooh, that song, it really got me through the hard times, back in the day. That was a really good song. And Mercedes Benz by Janis Joplin happens to be my mama's favorite song and the reason why I bought my first Mercedes Benz.
Aww.
It's true. I got a station wagon so I could put my rig back there and look like a little, like a sweet, innocent station wagon driver.
Mm-hmm.
I put a nice little air freshener that said "God bless America" or something nice like that, So I was like really on the like DL.
Under the radar, absolutely.
It's important.
I want to get a bug exterminator decal for the side of our van, but it's like a soccer mom van, so it wouldn't make any sense.
That would be epic. All right, we got Mark Huffman here. What's up, Mark? Thanks for hanging out with me and Patty. He says, he asks, Patty, are you allowed to tell us the second song with your vocal from Light and Shade?
So why not re-recorded 2 songs from Light and Shade with my vocals on them, and we released one to Patreon, and I think that was Fall from the Sky, and the other one is Living Proof, which I have sang at many YYNOT shows, and I'm not sure when that's going to come out. Yeah, I lovingly refer to that song as Liquid Poop. And that's a fun fact that has nothing to do with anything, but it's a beautiful song, and I desecrated it with that nickname.
You certainly did, Patty. Way to really step up the game here. You know what I'm saying? Thanks. I love it.
Poop jokes aren't my favorite, but they're my number 2.
All right, everything. Ba-ching! You know what I'm saying? OMG, girl, you got jokes. You got jokes. Let's see. Oh my gosh, Mama Cantu has finally joined us here in the chat, all the way from South Texas. What's up, Mama?
Hey, Mama.
I love you so very much.
Thanks for giving us sunshine.
I wouldn't be here without Sandy. What? Okay. Love you so much, Mama. Thank you so much for your support. Let's see. Dawn says you should put free puppies stickers on the van. Free puppies. Like free the puppies? Like free the puppies, Dawn? Or like what are we freeing? Are we actually freeing puppies? I'm not really sure. Next question from Nick Petty. If you guys have not already heard of the Happies, make sure to go check them out today. Amazing band. I believe out of California. All right, Nick wants to know, what are the pros and cons of Nashville as a musician?
Oh, goodness. I'm sure someone more qualified than me would be happy to answer this question. I've only been living here 6 months and I've been on the road for half of that time. So I really started getting acquainted with the city in December because I took the month off from touring and just existed in this space instead of paying rent for my stuff and my dog to live here. Um, I'd say a pro is that you I just kind of keep bumping into opportunities and like making connections without seeking them out. And I feel that, I mean, the reason we moved here was partly at the advice of a manager of a friend of mine's band, and she's someone that I trust. And I just felt like we had a good start in our home state, and that we were very ready for the move. Um, but I'd say the con is that everybody's trying to kind of do the same thing as you, and that can be a pro too. Because I try not to think of it as competition because there's a lot of room for collaboration and actual just inspiration. Because like I played an open mic that I thought was going to be shitty because it was at like a dive bar, and even the shitty open mic is like way better than any other open mic anywhere else. So um, lots of great music, and also maybe another con, you can't do all of the things that you want to do because everything is happening all the time. Yeah,
Very
I
nice.
want to do
Very,
it
very
all.
nice. I used to live in Austin before I moved up here to California, and I feel it's almost the same over there. There's just so many opportunities and so many people and so much going on all the time. It's hard to like figure out life sometimes.
Yeah, it can be intimidating, but I think as long as you recognize that that's just a signal being sent to you to like take something that you appreciate about someone else and apply it to what you do instead of internalizing that, like why didn't I think of that first? Why am I not doing that? I try to really
Sure.
be to catch myself on that.
All right, so I want to talk a little bit about being in why not.
Okay. I
All
saw
right,
your
I know
shirt,
that.
by the way.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Huge fan. And not just because of Tim, okay, I promise. There's other reasons why I love the band. First of all, you guys are absolutely phenomenal. It is not
Thank you.
easy to cover Geddy Lee in any way, shape, or form. How
Yeah.
did you know? I mean, did you know you were going to be able to succeed at this role? Like, tell me
Yeah.
how you got started in this. It's just crazy.
Yeah. So this is Getty right here. I don't know if you could see him. I caught him out from a bass magazine.
I love that.
And I think about him a lot. Like that level of integrity, that level of like appreciation for the craft is really, I love him for that. I've been a Rush fan for a long time. Um, I saw them only once when I was 19, so that was 10 years ago. And I named my dog after Getty as well. But I think he's not the best dog, so I don't know if that's a compliment or anything, but he, he's a good dog. He's just not a great dog, he's just kind of a garbage animal. Anyhow, um
He's a real
uh,
good dog. He's a real good boy.
he's he's good, but he's so naughty. um yeah, so I was in a different Rush tribute band called Catch the Fish with some of my mentors, my bass mentor, and his name is Paul Abel, and I still do recordings with him. And then my friend Dave Savage, who plays guitar, and these guys slay. Also, my friend Neil Postema also plays drums in that band, and I got to explore it a little bit more with them and really like unlock another level of my vocals with like the screaming, uh, sort of the harsh vocal thing. Um, yeah, and I don't know, I just love the attitude of it. I'm a sucker for attitude, and I really couldn't resist the opportunity to join Why Not when I did get the pat signal, as it were.
I talked to Tim very soon after you had just joined the band. And I remember him just talking about how easy the transition was. Like literally they hit you up and within a few days you were like on stage with them rocking and rolling.
Yeah,
Was
that
that
was weird.
hard? Was that a hard transition for you? How did you feel taking on such a role?
It it's something my one of my best friends refers to as pulling a Patty, when you cram a bunch of musical homework into a few weeks and you just live inside the material, like driving, rush, why not? Shower, rush in the background, like cooking, rush in the background.
Rush.
So I I'm taken over by the spirit of Lee. And so that's just something that I've gotten good at, because a lot of the best opportunities I've had in life were like, you have to do what you're already working on, which for me, pursuing my own original music is a lot, but you also have to like find time to like take the jump. So I had 2 months, maybe not even, to prepare all that material. And thankfully I knew a lot of the Rush music already. So honestly, the original songs were the trickier one for me to learn, because I wasn't familiar with that until like a week before Tim called me. I didn't know who Why Not was. It just didn't get to me.
Wow,
So
Patty. Patty just admitted that. Okay. Just
I
joking.
live under
Uh,
a rock.
I feel like I do too. All good. So, do you channel? I'm assuming you channel Getty Lee when you're up there on stage.
um, I think I really try to emulate his cadence, but I actually think it's just me, because I don't know. I guess I just surrendered to the spirit of radio, I guess you could say. Like I I don't know, when you're in like a flow state, when you're doing, I mean, you know how this goes. Like I'm not really thinking about it. I don't know if I'm, tuned to that wavelength or what, but I'm just like there, and the show is just kind of happening around me. I don't know. It's a really surreal experience. It's hard to explain, but I don't know. I mean, if Getty wants to pay me a visit sometime, like ethereally or whatever, I'm up for it. We can hang.
Yes, and then we get the Getty Lee hologram, and we will shine it right behind you at some point. I'm feeling this. I'm feeling this. All right, let's
Yeah.
see. Chris Luna out of Hawaii wants to know, Patty, if you had a chance to sing for another tribute band, what band would that be?
Oh. I'm assuming you mean what band I would be paying tribute to, because I don't follow many tribute bands. But
Sure, sure.
so One Dream is an all-female Rush tribute. I would live for that, because it's a very male-dominated fan base, and there's nothing wrong with that, but we got to take up space in it too. There's room for us, and I would just love to get that going. Um Other than that, I don't know. Probably, I was just listening to Hailstorm, so I feel like that would also be a worthy pursuit. But I just feel like since they're actively making music and touring, it feels a little like it's not the time yet. But I'm ready to step up when it is. So
I always thought that an all girl Red Hot Chili Pepper tribute band called Mother's Milk would be fucking
nice.
phenomenal.
Absolutely. One of my favorites actually is one of my favorite guitarists. She's in a Guns N' Roses tribute band called Guns N' Hoses, and their tagline is "Welcome to the Vajungle."
Stop it. Oh my God, that is amazing.
How do you do better than that? I don't.
Oh man, we got Gilbert. Excuse me, guys. We got Gilbert here from
Hey.
San Antonio. He goes, "Oh my God, I'm late. I'm sorry. Hi, Patty. Can't believe I'm late. I got sidetracked. You're kicking ass. I talk to your dad about it all the time, and I always get that big old smile in return." Okay, Gilbert knows your dad over here, Patty.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, my dad is not with us anymore, but Gilbert has. I remember this gentleman playing I don't know, yeah, just around those jam sessions I was talking about, the camp and jam sessions. Gilbert was always hanging out. Um, hey fam.
Oh, how cool. What a small world. Gilbert has been. Hey, well, Gilbert, did you find me through the Tim Starachi interview? Maybe that's how you found me. What a small world. All right, let's see. Gary wants to know, which Why Not song is your personal favorite to sing?
Ooh. I gotta think about that one because I could tell you which ones are the most challenging to sing, and depending on the day, I love a challenge. But some days, let me look. Let me look at the set list. I have to cheat because I got to think about that one.
Well, there's a lot of really good
Um,
songs.
I know, and I honestly, maybe Bully because Bully or Open Book from Resonance because I feel like I get to put my stank on them because I think some of the other ones are uh, designed for maybe a slightly higher voice than mine because Rocky Cooner was singing on those songs, and I'm happy to pick up the torch and that she had and run with it. But there are definitely differences in our voices, so I really appreciate knowing where I'm learning from her, going over the material, and where I can like apply myself to some of the older ones that got that bite because I think that's what I'm bringing is just attitude.
Yep,
Yeah.
absolutely. That's what beautiful Dawn. He says Patty attitude. Yes. Um Patty, we have a lot of fans here to hang out tonight. Do you want to sing a song for us?
Oh yeah, I could do that. I'm talking about my attitude, and then I'm gonna bring out my acoustic guitar. You guys know "Kumbaya" Wonderwall? Yeah. Jeepers.
And I'll still be here, but I'm going to go ahead and take myself off the screen, okay?
Okay.
Okay, perfect.
I'm gonna take one of my ears out here. All right. I hope y'all can hear that. I think I tested it well. We're gonna do a finger picking song, so this is gonna be a nice little soft one. Uh gotta take them things out. This one's called Little Nesting Dolls, and it's going on my next solo EP, which I'm gonna start recording this year, and I cannot wait to finish it because I've been holding on to these songs for a long time. So here we go. Little nesting dolls, don't you wonder how we got here? While you're tucked away, just under my rib cage all these years, and it's still not clear what's at the bottom of me. And everything I once believed get to the bottom of me. My own infinity. A little nesting dolls, so much further down I'll find me. The original beneath these hollow bones is hiding, and I'm trying to find the bottom of me. Whatever it might mean, get to the bottom of me. My own infinity. And every time I open up, another novelty wears off. I'll chase the spiral to the core. If I know I'm not my thoughts, not who I was or may become, I wonder what I'm looking for. Little nesting dolls, did I fit them all inside me? A recurring theme on every face beneath so tiny, unwinding.
Woo, 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 woo. Wow,
Thank you.
Patty. Oh my goshness. Is that an original song by you?
Yes.
Oh my God. All right. So let's talk a little bit about your songwriting process, Patty. Oh my goodness. That was so beautiful. Everybody is
Thank you.
super impressed here. Let's see. Luigi says, dang, this song's going to get me pregnant. What a voice. Love that. Jeff Tihan says, Patty is a multi layered beast. Gary
Like
says,
an onion.
wow. Gilbert says, your voice was beautiful at like 6 or 7. You would always sing for him and your father.
That's true.
Um, oh, so sweet. Oh my goodness. Um, Patty, just thank you again one more time for taking time out of your evening to spend with us tonight. It means so much to have such a phenomenal musician on here with us.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. It's been fun.
Absolutely. All right, so let's talk a little bit about your songwriting process. Is there somewhere that you go to write? How do you get into the mindset that you need to be able to compose a tune such as that?
I I wish I had a better system. I actually recently put this video up on my Instagram and Facebook, which is how to write a lyric. And I put this camera on, and I did not stage anything, and I put it on like the time lapse, right? And in order to get 4 lines, I had to leave the couch where I was. I had to turn off the lights, light a candle, and then I was like, ugh, didn't get anything. Then I started eating Doritos on camera, and I was like, oh man, did I really have that many? Whatever. And so lots of guilt and shame, and I wish it weren't the case. I wish it weren't the case, but I was raised Catholic, so I think that's where that complex comes from. Um, but it motivates me sometimes just to like, ugh. I will say that there's this book called The Artist's Way, which helped me out quite a bit. As far as like, not all of the tools in this help worked for me. It's kind of a little self-helpy, but it's mostly just about like getting in touch with your creativity and like realizing that the highest thing that you can do is just make something, just express yourself and create. And so the best tool I have is just trying to fill 3 pages of a notebook, like stream of consciousness writing, just everything, just dump it all out, because that's the crap that's going to get in your way when you're trying to make something beautiful or ugly beautiful, you know what I mean? Like whenever you're trying to like focus, you've got like bills and then this bitch and that asshole, and like that needs to go away. You're not gonna, you got to get through it. So that's the best thing that I can recommend, I guess.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much. All right, let's see. Gary says, you mentioned that that song was going to be on a solo EP. How will we be able to purchase it, Patty?
Bandcamp.com. pattypershayla.bandcamp.com. All of my music is available for free unless you want a physical copy. Well, I don't want to say free, but it's already on Spotify for free, and I'm not making much off of that. So we're going to do this the punk rock DIY way. Everything is pay what you want. If you think it's worth nothing, then that's fine. Take the song. If you think it's worth $20, $5, $1, that just goes into our gas tank and helps get us to the next town. So everything goes up there, or on patreon.com/Patty Pershayla. You can support monthly or annually and get a few bonus things along the way. And Don, awesome in the chat with pattypershayla.com/links. Everything, everywhere you can find me is there. Yeah, a lot of
Perfect.
different stuff
So,
going on.
so Patty, let's talk about your other band, Patty Pershayla and the Mishaps. Is that right?
Patty Pershayla and the Mayhaps. We get it all the time. All the time. We have a thread going of mishaps.
Well, I
That's all
just
right.
butchered everything about that band name, but moving
It's a
forward.
long
All
one.
right, Patty, let's talk a little bit about this project that you have going on.
Yeah.
Is it hard to juggle the two bands with being in YYNOT and your other project?
Not as hard as it was balancing 3 bands last year. So
Oh, okay.
I think we're off to a good start. I with the Mayhaps, it's a different situation too because the three of us live together and one of them is my partner. So it's pretty easy to just like grab them and go, we're practicing now, or like, let's get in the van, you know. So that's been really nice to move down to Nashville from Michigan with them. And everything's on Google Calendar, and that is the God I pray to these days.
All right, very nice. So, are you guys currently performing live, or is it more just like a studio project?
No, we're live. Oh, we're live, baby. We just announced some January tour dates, and I think we're playing eight shows this month. We're gonna be back up in Michigan in Grand Rapids on the west side, also Kalamazoo in the middle, and Detroit on the east side. I don't know my directions. And then we're going to Toronto, Cincinnati, Atlanta, uh, and Illinois and Indiana. Yeah, that sounds right.
Wow, hell yeah. And how long is that tour?
I think it's about 2 weeks. Yeah.
Ooh, very nice. And what would you describe your music in this particular project? Wait, let me just pronounce this right. All right, you're
Yes,
gonna say it once, and then I'm going to copy you. Tell me one more time how to say it.
Patty Pershayla and the Mayhaps.
Patty Pershayla and the Mayhaps.
Yes. Yeah.
Boom. All right.
Yeah. It's an
how,
archaic word.
how would
It
we
means
describe it? Go
yeah.
ahead.
I was just gonna say mayhaps is like maybe / perhaps. That's all it means.
Did
Yeah.
you actually make up that word, or can I find
No,
that in the dictionary?
it's in the book Dune. Credentials. It's talking about me. I wasn't even born.
Perfect. And so, what is
Yeah.
the style
Yes.
of music that you guys play?
Blues rock. Angry woman blues rock.
Oh, is it an all-female band?
No. Nope, just me.
Okay.
So yeah, I I'm angry enough for all three of us. I'm angry for three tonight. Uh, yeah, I play bass and I sing, and then my partner plays guitar and he helps with a lot of the composition. And then my friend Alec plays drums and he adds like this dimension of like dynamics that it's amazing how much power the three of us have between us. So
Now, I've seen a lot of your YouTube videos. You do have tons of videos up on YouTube, tons of views, tons of subscribers. Do you have any kind of like YouTube goals that you've set for yourself this year?
yeah, I think it can be dangerous making resolutions because I'm like, I want 5,000, I want 10,000, I want 1,000,000, and it's like I have no control over that. The best I can do is be consistent, and that is the goal that I'm kind of trying to stick to, is trying to make um, at least one video per month and then do some bonus things for Patreon. But I have a lot of ideas, and I have another idea for a little show I'm going to put together that I don't want to divulge details about because I'm afraid it will never happen if I do that. So I'm hanging on to it, keeping that one close to my chest. But YouTube's going to be interesting this year.
Oh, hell yeah. We're here for it. We're absolutely here for it. I cannot wait to see what you're going to put out there. Hell yeah, Patty. All right, you guys, we're going to start wrapping this up in about 15 minutes. So if you have any last minute questions, comments, suggestions for myself or the beautiful Miss Patty, drop them there in the comments section. All right. What does this say? Don McDaniel Smith's Old Bar in Atlanta is epic.
Yes. We are playing there on January 22nd in the Atlanta room.
Oh, yeah. All right, Patty. One question I ask all of my guests. If you could throw a dinner party for any 5 musicians, dead or alive, who would those 5 musicians be, and what would you serve at your dinner party?
I would serve justice. I don't know. That's a really vague yet menacing answer.
I kind of love that, actually. That's a first here on the Sunshine Show.
Piping hot bowl of the truth. I lately I've been thinking about like what I'm trying to emulate my vibe on, and the first image that always comes to mind with that is Ozzy Osbourne at the tea party he threw with Lemmy. There's this weird photo shoot of that on the internet. I'm like, if I was Ozzy with a teacup, like that's my goal. So I'm gonna put Ozzy in there. I feel like he's gonna spice it up. Alice Cooper is another one that I think that would be an interesting person to throw in the mix. You said 5 musicians?
5 musicians.
Oh, I gotta think about this because like it would be really easy to be like Getty, Alex, Neil, but like we don't have that much space. So let's see. Weird Al Yankovic,
Ooh.
100,000%. He is one of my all-time favorite artists. I absolutely love everything he does. Uh, I feel like I'd want Getty to be there. I feel like if I had to pick one, I'd pick Getty.
Okay.
Because I don't think Neil would want to go to my party. If I'm going to be honest, I think he would respectfully decline an invite. Keep it to
Okay.
himself. Let's be realistic. Are those all men? What the hell? When did that happen? All right, let's get a lady. Mm, I'm trying to think of a rocker person that I would really like there. Oh
So
my gosh, I can't think.
there's
There's
just
so
so
much
many to
pressure.
pick from, Patty.
I know. Oh, I'm gonna kick my Stevie Nicks. Let's put her there. I feel like that would be a good one. I feel like it'd be a lot of.
Perfect.
It'd be like a séance thing. So okay, what would I serve other than a piping hot bowl of the truth? I feel like I'd make some nice mocktails, like blackberry mojitos without the alcohol. Maybe a nice lavender Earl Grey. It's mostly I'm a beverage based person, I guess. And I'm a vegetarian, so scones.
Ooh, okay. I love this.
Yeah, blueberry scones.
Blueberry scones and mocktails for the dinner guests.
Yep.
I love this. And I love that you're vegetarian. So I have a 200-pound mini pig that lives in my house with me. And I cannot tell you how many times I ask people what they're going to serve for dinner, and they're serving a damn roasted hog.
Ooh, what's your pig's name?
Winston Diego Nelson Cantu. And I'm like, Winston Diego Nelson Cantu, cover your ears.
Oh, that's so cute.
If you guys are not already following my amazing pig on Instagram, make sure to go follow him today at Pleasure Point Pig. It is not porn, it is my mini pig's Instagram. All right. Chris
It's not
Luna
porn,
wants to
it's
know.
porn.
Wait, it's not porn, it's pork. Dude, I feel like we should put that on a shirt and sell that shit. I think it's hilarious.
Let's go. Name the time and place. I got you.
Oh my God. Chris Luna wants to know what happened to Sheryl Crow, Patty.
I don't think she would want to hang out with that group. We're talking about synergy in the dinner party, okay? We're going to get into some witchy shit. Cheryl's got better things. I don't think I could even talk to her. I think I'd be too scared and I would scare her away.
Oh my God, we're going to talk about witchy shit at this dinner party. So you had talked about the picture of Ozzy and Lemmy together. Is that where they're like flipping the camera off?
I think probably. I don't distinctly remember that. I just remember Ozzy having his signature like round glasses with like a dainty little teacup and some large-breasted lovely woman serving them tea, and I'm like, as long as everybody here's okay with this, I guess maybe it's not exploitative. I don't know. They look like they're having a good time. I wonder
I
what they
love
talked
it.
about.
I feel like we should put that picture on a t-shirt as well and sell it, Patty.
Yes.
Let's make some money. All right, let's see. Don McDaniel says beach pigs on dope. Yes, my pig loves to steal lots of anything he could get his hands on. Marijuana,
Yep.
tobacco. I don't smoke, but there's the occasional like Swisher Sweet lying around the house. Anything he can
Yeah.
get, makeup, expensive beauty products, chargers. He has a little vacuum in his closet. He has his little house is in my closet, so that's where he
That's
takes all
so
of his
cute.
stolen goods. All right,
I
cool.
hear they can
Gilbert
get rid
says
of a body real easy if you ever need it too. So
it's true. You guys are wondering, you know who your girl is? Okay, just joking. Gilbert says, can we play together before I get too old one more time?
Yeah. Get your butt down to Marne, Michigan one of these days on the 4th of July.
So did you know Gilbert when you were you guys in Texas together or was he in Michigan?
I think he was in Michigan. Yeah. I barely left Michigan until the last couple of years. So I kind of went from 0 to 100. After 2020, I was like, "Nah, I'm not playing around." Like I
Yeah.
got to go everywhere all the time.
It's that's good though, man. It's good to like I feel like since 2020 I have not left my house. I'm not sure if I've left. I know Don has not left the basement. I'm not letting him out of the basement. So I need to get more on your page, Patty, and I need to go travel and get out of this house of mine. But I love it. I enjoy it here. Patty, how do you do all the things that you do? It seems like you juggle a lot of hats. I know Google Calendar is your best friend and your god. Is there anything else that we need to know about, having the drive and the motivation to be able to do so much stuff? Because I know it can't be easy.
It's not, but it's easier than uh uh the desk job that I held for 3 years, which, was probably more comfortable, more stable, more cushy, but I don't know, I got distinct visions in that job of me just smashing my face into the keyboard until it broke or until I passed out. Like, and I'm not like, that's the true thing that I kept thinking about. And I was like, I don't think this is healthy or right for me. Um, so I always think about that when I'm having a hard day, because obviously it's really hard to own your business. I don't, and I don't glamorize the starving musician thing or anything like that. So there are struggles to it, but I feel more fulfilled, and I do a lot better when I work for myself because I have problems with authority figures. I don't know where that came from. Probably the nuns. Um,
The
but
rulers. It was the fucking rulers they were using to hit your damn hands.
yeah, it's really interesting that nuns are like, they're women, but they're not very nurturing people in many cases. They don't have that instinct in the same way I think a lot of other people do, at least not the ones I met. But so yeah, I don't know. I have a personal planner, like a book, and that just changed the game for me, just to, I love my office supplies, and that's a really weird thing. But if I go to Office Depot, it's like the same feeling I feel when I go to a music shop. I'm like, oh, post-its. Like, so yeah, I'm very organized, and I take pride in my work, and I think I'm doing a pretty good job.
You
And
are
yeah, I'm an okay boss and an okay employee to myself. So
So if you guys are looking for anything special to get Miss Patty, you already know she needs the office supplies. She already has a laminator, but she could use what, like a hole puncher, a stapler, like some file folders.
yeah, I mean, give me all of that. Shaquille O'Neal has, for some reason, a brand of office supplies and chairs or whatever. So
Wait.
yeah, I don't know. His face is all over Office Depot. I don't question it anymore. It's Shaq. Like, he's out here.
Hey, Shaq is killing it. I'll tell you. He's also like in the
Can't touch him.
general, the like insurance commercials as well.
Oh yeah, but also like Gold Bond or something.
Go.
You know what I mean? He's doing it. He's really going for it. Love that for him. Happy for him.
Hell yeah. All right. Next question comes from Gary. He says, my son Getty, yes, that's his name, wants me to ask, do you still have the pink cowgirl hat? Oh, we're going to get a little fashion show here tonight for you, ladies and gentlemen, here on the Sunshine Show, featuring the one and only Miss Patty Pershayla of YYNOT. Whoa! Oh my goodness, that's a pretty
It
cowboy
doesn't fit
hat.
on my buns.
That's what he said. I don't know.
This is how it's supposed to be worn.
Tell me about this pink cowboy hat, Patty.
Yeah. This was from the Funky Biscuit in Boca Raton, Florida. Gary and I think his whole family. I don't know. I lost count of you folks. Lovely family. I met his son Getty, and he was really sweet, and he gave me this cowboy hat, and I almost forgot to wear it, but then I remembered it backstage for the encore song, which was "What You're Doing" from the Rush self-titled album, and I wore this one, and I felt like a weird, like off-brand Kid Rock the whole time, which I don't know how I feel about that, but I think I rocked it.
I think you're still rocking it. Even on like half of your head, you're rocking
Yeah.
it.
Thank
I'm
you. I
pretty
think I was
sure,
wearing this same outfit too. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Patty, I feel like you could probably pull off anything that you're like putting out there. Any kind of outfit. You just have that, that confidence that I'm pretty sure you could pull off anything, including being a vampire.
Thank you. I think most of that started Tim Starachi got me into RuPaul's Drag Race, and then I fell in love with the art of drag, and I was like, "Oh, that's like, like I said, I love Alice Cooper and I love Lady Gaga, who I should have invited to the dinner party, but we'll get her next time." And I was like, "Oh, I could fuck with this, like in my own way, because there's a fearlessness that you have to do to put yourself out there and not care what anybody thinks about your art and your expression." So yeah. Anyway,
Are you into
that's where that is.
Dragula? Are you into Dragula? Is my next question.
Like digging through the ditches and burning through the witches.
No, have you not seen Dragula? It's a drag
No.
show, but it's like horror
Oh no.
drag. It's horror drag. It is fucking amazing, and you're
Okay.
welcome. You're welcome,
Thank
Patty.
you. That's a Rob Zombie song too, right?
I
Dig through the
probably,
ditches and okay, that's what I thought you meant. I watched the shit out of that, so that sounds
dude.
awesome.
It's on
Looking it
Netflix.
up.
There are three seasons, and it's oh my god, it's so fucking good if you're into
I
drag. Yes, girl.
I need
Oh
that.
my god,
Thank you.
I love that shit. All right, I'm glad that I'm putting that out there for everybody. If you are into drag and have not seen Dragula, I suggest you guys do that today. All right, all right.
Yes.
Gary said that you made Getty's night with that pink cowboy hat. So thanks for busting that out for us and doing a little
Thanks,
fashion
Eddie.
show. Daniel Bayanez wants to know, what kind of music do you listen to that would surprise us, Patty?
I listen to everything. I hate that. I hate that answer as much true as it is. I used to program for a nonprofit radio station called WYCE 88.1 FM. WYCE, a world of music, in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Shout out to my family over there. And I would have a bi-weekly show where I would have to play 3 hours of music, and some of it had to be new music, some of it had to be old music, and it couldn't be the same show every week. And so I had to explore everything. I don't know. I don't know about what would surprise you, but I really like every once in a while I'll go down like a rabbit hole. I'll be into like Willie Nelson, or I'll be into like neo soul. Um yeah. I mean, I think Weird Al might be one of the more surprising ones, but I literally I'm Polish as fuck. And so I don't know if you can say fuck on this channel, but I just did it
Sure.
twice and I do what I want. So great.
Fuck.
Cancel
Fuck.
me.
Fuck, 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 fuck.
Fuck. Yeah, Weird Al though. Like I love a polka. I have like my dad's old record collection and stuff here, and so there's a lot of like little gems of polkas and stuff like that. So we could say that.
So is that what really does it for you with Weird Al? It's like, because he has a few
It's
polka
everything.
songs. It's everything about
Well,
him.
you know, I've been waiting for this question. Nobody's asked me anything about this. So he's got the parodies. Everybody loves that Amish Paradise, White and Nerdy, right? The beloved tracks. But his B-side, his original songs that are like style parodies. There's a song called Genius in France. It is track 12. It's the last track on Poodle Hat. And it is a Frank Zappa and the Mothers of Invention, probably like style parody. And it is like
Okay.
a 12-minute like journey. And he does it beautifully. And it's completely stupid and shameless. And I think it's just like the most delightful shamelessness that he has with his original songs. There's also a song called Your Horoscope for Today, where he makes up horoscopes that are like, all your friends are laughing behind your back, kill them. And like it's stuff like that. Like, and I was singing this shit as like an 8-year-old kid. Like, yeah. So yeah, I listen to his other music. Running with Scissors is the best album he's done. Yeah,
Patty,
hands
oh
down.
my gosh, we have a Weird Al enthusiast here on the show. It
Really.
may be our first. I feel like one other person actually invited Weird Al to their dinner party. Wait, you didn't invite Weird Al? Yeah, you did. You
I
absolutely
did.
did.
Oh, I
Yes.
did. Oh,
Oh, you did. Let's see.
challenge me.
We got Eugene Bradley all the way from Santa Cruz, California. What's up, Eugene? He says he digs Weird Al Yankovic. He likes the song Eat It,
Yes.
which was a parody, a Michael Jackson parody of the song Beat It.
Yes. On his album, Even Worse, which is a play on Bad by Michael Jackson.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right, guys. You are on the Sunshine Show with the one and only Patty Pershayla of YYNOT and Patty Pershayla and the
Mayhaps.
Mayhaps. Mayhaps.
Yes.
Mayhaps. Mayhaps.
You got it.
All right, Patty. We have we're gonna start wrapping this up here, but do you want to sing us one more song? Do you have another song in you?
Yeah. I'm gonna play my ukulele.
Ooh, ukulele time.
Give me 1 second to switch over.
All right, guys. Thank you all for hanging out with us tonight. You could be anywhere in the world and you are here with us, and it means the absolute world to have your support. I took a little bit of a hiatus in December, but I am back in the studio with a mic. What? Who even am I? I don't know sometimes. I ask myself that every day. All right, all right, all right. I'll let Patty tune up here.
You know how I remember the strings to the ukulele?
Oh, please tell me.
GCEA, gotta catch 'em all.
Ah, Pikachu! Hell yeah, girl. I love that we are huge Pokemon fans.
Pokey women.
Pokewoman. Some would call
I
us.
hate that.
What? Who's the girl trainer? Misty. That's her name.
Yes. Oh man. All right.
All right.
I'm gonna be watching Pokemon after this.
I know, me too. I'm gonna take myself off the screen. I'm gonna give you the house.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Sunshine and Dawn, wherever you are in the dungeon. Can you hear the ukulele in the chat? Can you hear the ukulele in the chat? Hey, hey, clap your hands. Yeah, yeah. Yes. Thank you. Okay. This is one of my sad girl apocalyptic folk songs, also from my upcoming solo EP. This one's called The End. And it's about the apocalypse. Spoiler alert. We're all gonna die any minute now. I'm watching the sky, choking cold spaghettios down, down, down. Ever since I was a kid, I had those revelation dreams. Never could sleep with the visions, or heard God's voice down on my knees. Oh, oh, oh. I think we missed the rapture. It was an election year, so the news didn't cover it when a handful disappeared. So when you look around, you feel no love for anyone.
pouring out for the sinners in the crowd, 'cause the best of us are already gone. Gone. It's hard to breathe in this city. Doomsday forecast on a cardboard sign. So I think I'll stay inside. Yeah, I think I'll stay inside. Looks like acid rain tonight.
Oh my goshness, Patty. What in the world? That is amazing. So
Okay.
beautiful. You've got it,
Oh,
girl.
thank
You've
you.
got it. Thank you. Thank you. Is that me? I hear low battery in my microphone. Maybe it is. I don't know. All right, guys, we're gonna start wrapping this up. We have had such a good time tonight. I appreciate you guys all so very much. Just trying to go through these comments really quick. Let's see, James Peterson, all the way from El Paso, Texas, says, "Death is the biggest thrill of all. That's why we save it for last."
Whew.
Did we
That's
just write a
something to
song
ponder.
together? I feel like we just wrote a song right now. All right, guys, make sure to go follow Patty on all the streaming platforms. Go support this amazing musician. She will be on tour next month. Is that what you said? Or
This
later
month.
this year?
In
This
2
month.
weeks. And why not Bubba Bash? The Bubble Bowl, as I've been calling it for my SpongeBob aficionados out there. The Bubba Ba. The Bubba Ba. That's stupid. That is this weekend. I'm getting ready for it. I'm packing for it. Like kind of now. So I think that's the 6th. It might be the 7th. We're playing 2 shows this weekend. If you're not hitting the Bubba Bash, we're going to be playing somewhere in Connecticut. So,
very
yeah.
nice.
YYNOTBand.com for details because I don't have them.
All right, Patty, last question of the evening. What is your best piece of advice that you can give everybody watching and listening at home?
Trust your gut. Like I feel like it's really basic, but it is so easy to forget because your head gets in the way. But trust your gut. It knows.
Great advice. I think that I don't trust my gut enough, but I'm going to start here in the new year, Patty. I'm going to start trusting this gut of mine, and I'm going to put double locks on the basement door so Don cannot escape at all.
Very
Feel like he's an escape artist down there. All right, guys, we're going to start wrapping this up tomorrow. I have Mr. Joshua Benson on very early. I'll be back at about 11 a.m. And then, let's see, Thursday or Friday. And then Friday, I have Bobby Powers at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard. All right. So until next time, you guys make sure to be kind. You never know the issues that people are facing. Try to keep a smile on your face. And be safe out there. It's a dangerous fucking world, you guys. Stay safe. I love you all. And go follow Patty and why not. All right, Patty.
Yeah.
On 3, we're going to say bye. You ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
That's all, folks.